Hello, wrestling fans. Welcome to SICW Wrestling Explosion. I'm Drew Abbenhouse here with the long-lost Herb Simmons. Herb, it's been a few months since we've seen you here on Wrestling Explosion. It's been a busy few months for SICW Wrestling. I know you've been making things move and shake. We're fresh off of September's huge show. The train doesn't stop. October the 1st. Let's talk a little bit about our huge show, October the 1st.
Another great event coming up, and we're so honored and proud to be going back to the Swansea Fire Department.
Third year in a row.
Third year, the Swansea Fire Department. It's the First Responders Night. We're helping the St. Clair Special Emergency Services raise funds for their volunteer organization. And as you've heard me say many a times, this organization is next to none. These men and women that man this equipment are volunteers. They're doctors, lawyers, chemists, technicians. They take time out of their work schedule, busy schedules, to go out, do all the training. We here in St. Clair County are very fortunate to have a group of dedicated individuals and to have the equipment available to meet any type of that disaster comes up.
Absolutely.
And of course, we're helping them raise some funds, and that's going to be at the Swansea Firehouse. I want to thank Chief John McGuire from the Swansea Fire Department, Brian Whitaker, Jason Whitaker, all the firemen up there that have worked hard to put this event on. It's going to be a great night.
Absolutely. Well, we've survived September. Ron Powers has survived September with his title intact. You threw him back in the deep end. It's sort of a rematch from a month or so ago at the Swansea Firehouse. Huge main event, part 2, Ron Powers versus Attila Khan. It's Bruiser Brody versus Abdullah the Butcher, the modern day incarnation, but we're bringing it to Swansea. It was so crazy in East Carondelet.
Well, for the fans, it was in East Carondelet and saw them two battle. I mean, these are two of the biggest men in the business today. And as you said, our good friend, the late Bruiser Brody, a photo of him right here with us on the table, good friend of SICW for many, many years. Him and Abdullah the Butcher fought all over the world. And this is the closest that the fans of today will ever get to see a rematch of that era.
Yes, sir.
They saw it in East Carondelet.
They're still talking about it.
Still talking about it. And so when this match got put together in Swansea, I went to Ron Powers and said, look, there was a lot of out-of-the-ring action that took place there. He said, this is going to be the last time.
Yes, sir.
Basically. So that will be a match. Ron Powers, the champion, putting the title up once again against Travis Cook's beast from the Mongolia area, none other than Attila Khan.
There you go. That's just the main event in Swansea, Illinois. We're going to have a huge card filled with great matches. But first, we got to talk about today. We have the Moondog Rover. You're not going to get a Moondog at many more places other than SICW nowadays. We're going to take a look at Moondog Rover in action. We're going to hear from Ron Powers and Travis Cook about that big title match. And then in our featured matchup, it's tag team duos going into battle as our Night Train Gary Jackson teams up with our SICW ambassador, Canadian hero Sean Vincent, to go against the newly combined Big Daddy's group of Vic the Bruiser, what a beast he is, and Waco from Waco, Texas. And it's going to be great action. And fans, we're going to get right to everything as soon as we hear a quick word from our sponsors.
The old season is over. The new season is coming. The Gateway Grizzlies are building for a spectacular campaign. The talent will be strong, hard-hitting, solid defense, reliable pitching. Plus, as always, the Grizzlies will have a schedule of superb promotions. It will be fun for the entire family at the right price. The Grizzlies were named the Frontier League Organization of the Year. The home for all this baseball excitement is the remarkable GCS Ballpark. Make plans now to enjoy baseball the way it should be. For more information and updates, go to gatewaygrizzlies.com.
Unique and affordable gifts and collectibles on the internet are available at the Black Bear Haversack Trading Post. Go to blackbearhaversack.com. Semi-precious stones, bone horn and soapstone items, abalone shells, genuine coyote and water buffalo teeth pendants, products for Civil War, medieval, and Renaissance reenactments, and so much more. For a 10% discount, mention SICW number 7 when you place your order. It's blackbearhaversack.com for top quality at reduced prices.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, joining the action in progress, Moondog Rover taking on Roy Lewis. Oh, hey, you see the Moondog? He was heading to the ropes. I thought he was going to do something fancy. How about just a stomp to the chest? I guess that's fancy for the Moondog, followed up with a right hand right to the forehead. And folks, after this matchup, I caught up with Ron Powers to have a chat about his matchup October the 1st against Attila Khan. Oh, there's Moondog Rover. He's putting that boot right to the throat. We saw a moment ago with the referee distracted. Moondog, although a fan favorite, not afraid to bend the rules a little bit. He's as mean and as vicious as it gets. Oh, there you see the Moondog just sticking that thumb right into the eyeball of Mr. Lewis. Even though Moondog may act friendly every now and again, people forget he's from the mean streets of Memphis. And there he was with that slam. And that did it, folks. Moondog Rover taking care of business.
Let Custom Truck Upholstery give your vehicle a facelift. Visit us on 707 North 20th Street in East St. Louis, Illinois. Custom Truck Upholstery merges old-world craftsmanship and attention to detail with the latest in modern technology to make your car, truck, boat, or motorcycle look like new. Call Custom Truck Upholstery at 618-875-9850.
Fans, I'm here with our classic wrestling champion, the one and only Mr. Ron Powers. Ron, you survived your battle this past September against the Tokyo Monster Cahagas, but there's no rest for the wicked. It's deja vu all over again. October the 1st, the match has been signed. You will put this title on the line one more time against the man you conquered just a few months ago, the Mongolian monster, Attila Khan. So that's October the 1st in the Swansea Firehouse. What are your thoughts returning to the Swansea Firehouse to put this title on the line? Such quick turnaround against the man you just beat for it.
Well, I don't know what happened here as far as what strings Travis had to pull. But obviously, he's got the match again. Yeah, it is a quick turnaround. Last month, I beat his butt. I guess I got to do it again. I got to do it again in front of a building of first responders, which is actually going to benefit them because as soon as they go into cardiac arrest, there's going to be plenty of people there to help them out.
Well, let me ask. I've heard rumors that your response to putting this belt up one more time against Attila Khan is that you were going to, it's his last title shot, basically, as long as the title rests on your shoulders. You're done giving Attila Khan title shots if you can get past this one. Is that correct?
You know, who knows? I mean,
thought you were done last time.
Last time was supposed to be the last match. Like I said, you know, it's a crazy world right now with Hillary and Trump, and now you got Travis, you got Herb Simmons, you got all these politicians swirling together and creating one big pile of crap. But I'll tell you what, I stand at the top of that pile of crap, and I stand there proud to represent this belt here at SICW. I've learned things throughout my career. I've learned from the best. I've learned from the best that's ever stepped into the ring. I'm talking about guys like Bob Orton. I'm talking about guys like Brian Blair, Jim Brunzell, Brad Rangens. I mean, the list goes on and on. I've been doing this since 1987. So Brody, King Kong Brody, God rest his soul, he is the man that taught me to be the man I am today, and these other guys just kind of helped polished. Well, I'll tell you what, Con. I'll tell you what, Cahagas. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter what building it is. There will not be another match after this, Con. And as far as Cahagas, I'll tell you what, buddy, you're on the list. You're on the list.
Fans, will Ron Powers remain the classic wrestling champion? Find out October the 1st in the Swansea Firehouse.
Good for me, bad for you.
Belleville Mechanical Incorporated is the place to go for commercial and industrial heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigerating work. Their union sheet metal shop is the most modern, well-equipped in southwestern Illinois. Their work on the SIUE Engineering Building won Belleville Mechanical the Madigan Special Merit Award for new construction. Call 233-0081 for information. Belleville Mechanical will fabricate ductwork and custom fittings to your specifications. The highest union quality, superb workmanship, state-of-the-art equipment. Contact Belleville Mechanical.
SICW is pleased to welcome as a new sponsor Warma Witter Chrysler and Associates Inc., independent insurance agent specializing in public entity insurance. For all your insurance needs, contact Bradley J. Chrysler at 618-632-7555, extension 806. That's 618-632-7555. When it comes to customer service for your insurance coverage, let Warma Witter Chrysler and Associates assist you.
Today's featured matchup underway as the Night Train Gary Jackson in the orange on the left, locking horns with Waco in the black shirt and the black hood. Now, folks, these are all very experienced competitors. Gary Jackson, wrestling since the 80s. Sean Vincent, of course, has been doing this for 10 years plus. Waco also in the business for about 10 years. Vic the Bruiser has been wrestling since 1993. And then you add Big Daddy to the team of Vic the Bruiser and Waco. Big Daddy's been doing the thing that he does so well since the 80s. There's 60 years of experience with the team of Waco and Vic with Big Daddy in their corner. Although at the moment, Sean Vincent and Gary Jackson have things under control. As Jackson whips Waco into the ropes. Oh, I think he telegraphed his plans just a little bit too soon. Waco saw that big body drop attempt coming and was able to get the momentum swinging in his favor. And you see Waco, we often talk about how he's here to hurt people, not often here to win, but wants to injure folks. And there you saw it. As soon as he had the upper hand, he went right for a chokehold. Although, as there you see, Waco's wrestling fundamentals are as sharp as it gets. That was a very nice vertical suplex, just a textbook vertical suplex. Waco doesn't have to cheat. He does it because he likes it. Whipping Waco into the ropes. Oh, double hip toss. Very nice tag team work from the Night Train and the Canadian Hero. You see Vic the Bruiser talking a little smack from the corner. Oh, your Canadian Hero ducks down. Very nice spinning heel kick. Sean Vincent is about as well-rounded as it gets, folks. Oh, but of course, Waco with good ring awareness and wherewithal. Picking up Sean Vincent, dropping him throat first, and now just stepping right on the throat. There you go, here's Vic in to do a little damage of his own. This is the first time we've seen Waco and Vic the Bruiser as a tag team. Last month, of course, we saw Big Daddy lead Waco to victory over Moondog Rover. And the last time we saw Vic the Bruiser was in that big Legends versus Monsters 6-man tag team match a few months back. Vic the Bruiser made his SICW debut by pinning Cowboy Bob Orton, of all people. But this is the first time Big Daddy has been able to get Waco and Vic the Bruiser on the same page at the same time. And as we've seen, what a dangerous duo this is. Well, dangerous trio, I should say. And fans, October is right around the corner. Of course, Saturday, October 1st, we're in the Swansea Firehouse. Don't miss that huge event. And then October the 15th, we're right back inside these walls in the East Carondelet Community Center, and it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We're going to have our ring ropes taped up with pink ring tape. I'm sure our referees are going to be reflecting that. Some of the wrestlers may as well. And fans, any fans that wear a pink t-shirt, pink blouse, whatever it is you got, you wear a pink top to the East Carondelet Community Center on October the 15th, you will receive a discounted ticket price. So if you got a pink shirt, make sure to get it out of the closet. and make sure to wear it proudly October the 15th. Here you see, so far this team of Waco and Vic the Bruiser have been a pretty well-oiled machine. Just on the surface, these don't look like two men who would get along with Big Daddy. Maybe a bit of method to the madness. I think Big Daddy saw something in both of these competitors. Heck, maybe it was just that both of them are just as mean and as rough as it gets, and can certainly back it up in a fight. And we've seen it so far. They seem to be getting along quite well. You see Vic the Bruiser slamming Sean Vincent in the center of the ring, and Waco following it up with that leg drop. Oh, referee Denny Thomas did not allow that pinfall attempt. He didn't see the tag between Waco and Vic the Bruiser. Great job, referee Denny Thomas. Waco was not the legal man. There's so much going on in these tag team contests, it's easy to lose track of who the legal man is. But big props to SICW, great referees, some of the best in the business. You've got to deal with 5 different folks, with Gary Jackson, Sean Vincent, Vic the Bruiser, Waco, and of course Big Daddy. You got to have eyes not just in the back of your head, but on the sides as well. Oh, very nice textbook vertical suplex by Vic the Bruiser. We're getting to see a lot of what made Vic the Bruiser such a feared name in the wrestling business for the last almost 25 years. He is relentless, he is brutal. And there you see, he's very smart, distracting Gary Jackson, getting the referee over in that corner so they could do their handiwork. And there you see Sean Vincent. Oh, even focusing the attack on the upper body of Sean Vincent. Oh, he might be out right here, folks. I think this is it. Oh, he did it. Phew. Sean Vincent, the Canadian hero, the willpower. That might have been just kicking out on instinct, getting that right shoulder up. Vic the Bruiser dropping that leg across the upper body of Sean Vincent on that ring apron. Vic the Bruiser's 300 pounds plus. Oh, and now Sean Vincent's in the wrong part of town, folks. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. And again, look at the very excellent tag team work of Vic the Bruiser and Waco. They've done a great job of keeping the referee distracted, wearing Sean Vincent down, and keeping things for the most part on their side of the ring. You see Vic the Bruiser just trying to squeeze the life out of Sean Vincent. But he's got life left in him. A little bit of energy being willed to the SICW ambassador from our great crowd, and that seemed to do the trick. Jacking Vic the Bruiser's jaw. Oh, there was Vic, just made the tag. Sean Vincent unable to reach the night train. The frustration building. And Gary Jackson, you just saw he tried to get in there and dish a little punishment to Vic the Bruiser. Referee Denny Thomas was not allowing it. So kudos, big time kudos to the first time tag team of Waco and Vic the Bruiser, as they've been able to, thus far, stay one step ahead of Sean Vincent and Gary Jackson. Of course, Sean Vincent and Gary Jackson are a pretty well-oiled machine themselves. They've known each other for quite some time, have teamed together in the past. So the fact that Big Daddy's boys here are able to keep the momentum going on their side. Oh, until that big reversal of fortune by Sean Vincent In midair, Sean Vincent turning that around. You see Waco clutching his chest. He was on the receiving end of that big splash. There you see Big Daddy telling his man to get over to his corner. Sean Vincent needs to get to the night train. Fans willing Sean Vincent towards the night train. Can he make it? Yes, he can. And here comes the night train. He's a ball of fire. Forearms to the face of Vic the Bruiser. Forearms to the face of Waco. Waco to the mat. Oh, there was Vic. Tried to rake the eyes of the night train. Was unsuccessful. Very nice swinging neck breaker. Gary Jackson, a man on fire. He's winding it up. Double elbow drop from the night train. Oh, he's trying to wrap up those tree trunk legs of Vic the Bruisers. Maybe going for that cloverleaf. Oh, Waco just nailed Gary Jackson. It looks like he's got something in his left hand. Denny Thomas called for the bell. Obviously, Denny Thomas saw something. Waco just wailing Gary Jackson with that foreign object. Vic the Bruiser taking out Sean Vincent.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 12 minutes and 7 seconds, referee Denny Thomas has disqualified Waco and Vic the Bruiser.
You heard it, folks. Waco and Vic have been disqualified for that blatant use of weapons, but I don't think they give a darn. Continuing this relentless assault on Gary Jackson and Sean Vincent. I don't know what Big Daddy handed Waco, some handcuffs that he was using almost as brass knuckles, or it might have been actually brass knuckles. And Big Daddy tossing in that cane. Vic the Bruiser and Waco, led by Big Daddy, folks. These guys are going to be double trouble for SICW. Gary Jackson, he's doing his best to regain his composure and get back to his feet. But Waco laying into the night train, you can see whatever he's got, it's on his left hand. I mentioned earlier, Waco doesn't mind cheating if it means dishing out punishment. And there you see it, folks. Waco and Vic the Bruiser, led by Big Daddy, laying a path of destruction.
If you and your friends are looking for a great time, visit Stoney's Sports Pub at 3001 West Main in Belleville, Illinois. Gather your friends for some of the coldest beers and specials and join some of the best sports talk around. Don't forget to say hello to Shane Freeman and his very friendly staff. If you're looking for a great place to kick back and relax, it's Stoney's Sports Pub at 3001 West Main in Belleville, Illinois. Again, that address is Stoney's Sports Pub at 3001 West Main in Belleville, Illinois. We'll see you there.
Fans, I'm here with the one and only Mr. Travis Cook. We're here yet again. Travis, I don't know how you pull this off month after month. Unsuccessful in your attempt to reclaim the Classic Wrestling Championship this past September in East Carondelet with Cahagas, but right a few weeks later, October the 1st in the Swansea Firehouse, you and your organization, specifically your man Attila Khan, have another title shot against Ron Powers.
You know how I did it? It's one word: lawyers. The one thing that's made America great all these years, lawyers. And that's what came into play. That's how I did it. Now, did I hear Ron Powers coming out here and saying, oh, this is going to be your last title shot? Is that what I heard?
Well, because of the quick turnaround, that's if Ron Powers retains. If you cannot get the job done with Attila Khan on this occasion, this will be Attila Khan's last crack at the title while Ron Powers remains atop the mountain.
You know, Ron Powers, who died and left you boss anyway? Just who do you think you are? Are you the promoter around here? No, you're not. Are you the chairman of the championship committee around here? No, you're not. Do you have high-priced lawyers like I have? No, you don't. I've seen that pickup you drive. You can't afford them. You are none of those things, Ron Powers. So where do you get off saying who's going to get a title shot and who's not going to get a title shot? You can make whatever threats and demands you want, but you're none of those things. You know what you are. You're an overblown redneck with a championship belt over your shoulder that belongs to the Travis Cook organization. That's what you are. But I'll say this, in Swansea, Illinois, on October the 1st, you're saying it's Attila Khan's last title match. You know something, buddy? That can go both ways. Because Attila Khan has matched you chair shot for chair shot, garbage can shot for garbage can shot, brutal move for the last several months. So when, not if, when Attila Khan beats you in Swansea, Illinois, October the 1st, maybe you're right. Maybe that is the last title match, and we won't give you a rematch. How about that? We won't give you the automatic rematch the champions always want. You can go back down to the bottom of the ladder with the curtain jerkers like Purple Passion and all the rest of them like you belong. So fine, you want it to be the last match? It will be the last match. Be careful what you wish for, Ron Powers, because in Swansea, Illinois, you're going to get it.
Folks, October the 1st, Swansea Firehouse. Can Ron Powers stay on top of the SICW mountain, or will the Classic Wrestling Championship be back in the clutches of the Travis Cook organization, specifically Attila Khan?
For music and fun, the place to party is Pop's nightclub and concert venue in Sojay. From Bruno Mars of the first U.S. tour of Nickelback to Flogging Molly or the Insane Clown Posse, 30 years of memories pack Pop's concert venue with more made at every news show. And there's a party at Pop's nightclub every night, a melting pot of friends enjoy the best in dance, rock, pop, and top 40 music until 5:30 a.m. Plus add a full game room. Check out all the action at popsrocks.com. Then and now, the place to party is Pop's in Sojay.
From the World Series champion Tigers in '45 to the Gateway Grizzlies to the '03 State Tournament Belleville East Lancers. A tradition in baseball and an even longer tradition in fine furniture and service. Miller Furniture, 1004 East Main in Belleville.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us for today's SICW Wrestling Explosion. Moondog Rover picking up the win over Roy Lewis and the team of Vic the Bruiser and Waco led by Big Daddy, although disqualified, putting the SICW locker room on notice. Fans, join us for more great action like this Saturday in the Swansea Firehouse, and join us right here next week on the Fight TV app or on Charter Cable for more great SICW Wrestling Explosion.
Eat your words, Darren Jackson.